Hi everyone, it's Rebecca with linkinglewiscounty.com, and on today's episode of Hear All About It, we have Nichole Workman, who is from Mindful Motivation. Thanks, Nichole, for stopping in.
Sure.
You're here to talk about an event that you have going on this Sunday, so why don't you start by telling us about that?
Sure. So we are holding a kids yoga class, and this week's theme, we have a class every other week, but this week's theme is Encanto. Okay. So we will be using some music from that, and I will be, the poses and the things that we do will kind of go along with the story and some of the music.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So is this, it's probably not necessary for the children to have been in a yoga class before?
Oh no, absolutely not. And I tell parents, a lot of parents will say, well, my kids don't sit still and they're not quiet. And I said, well, then you have a kid. That's great.
Right.
That's not what we do at all.
Right.
I am fully aware of that. I've worked with kids for most of my life. Okay. So I am fully aware that kids do not sit still. So no experience is needed, and they are welcome as children.
Okay, so the date of the event is
Sunday the 6th. February 6th.
And you said you have 2 time slots.
I had 2 time slots. The first one is taken up, so 11:30. I think I have 6 spots left in my 11:30 class.
And anyone that comes to your children's yoga event, so you said this is not a new event for you. This is just a new theme.
Yes.
So you have several children's yoga classes. What are they required to bring?
Just a mat if they have one, or a towel or something they want to bring that is their own, but I also have mats available.
Okay, and maybe a water bottle, I'm guessing?
Yeah, maybe some water, something to drink.
Okay, and how long do the classes typically last?
45 minutes for the children's class.
Okay, and what are the ages that you're typically seeing for these classes?
So I kind of put a recommendation for 5 to 12, and it really just depends on the child. Some 3 and 4-year-olds will be fine to hold the attention for about that length of time, and some 13 or 14-year-olds might like to come. So it really depends on the child, but that's my recommendation.
Right. So for those younger kids, is this something that you recommend mom or dad or grandma and grandpa kind of hang out?
Yes.
Not just a drop and go kind of thing?
I actually ask that a parent stays present, and they can join in with the yoga, and or they can kind of sit off to the side and watch the kids.
Okay. While we have you here, because it's something I'm interested in, I'm sure there's a lot of people out in the county that are as well. Can you just go over a little bit the benefits of yoga for children as well as for adults?
Absolutely. I think that they're about the same, but for children, I think that any time that we can offer our children tools to help cope with stressors in life and to kind of relax, that's a beautiful time to start it, is when you're a child, so that when you become an adult, you don't have to learn a practice. You already have some tools with you to take and to use throughout life to help with stress. So for me, yoga is equally about, I think it's actually more probably for mental health than it is even for physical. So it definitely has the benefits of physical health, but it's also a practice that we do. So we use the poses to get out of the brain and into the body. So we come out of the worry and the stress by special breathing techniques and our postures and our movement. So we are fully present when we're doing yoga. We are in the moment of what we're doing. So that naturally just helps calm our nervous system and gives us these coping
So these are tools and techniques that not only you would be doing while you're actually in a class, but they could be applied to a situation out in regular everyday life to just kind of center yourself, calm yourself down. Get through things. Well, I think we all need help with that at times. So, I really appreciate you coming in. Again, your event is?
It is Sunday, February 6th, and the open yoga classes right now are at 11:30.
Okay, and where are you located?
Up on Route 12, across from Ridgeview. It's above All Season Landscaping.
Okay, and the times for the 2 classes?
10:30, and that's the full one, and 11:30.
Okay, and the cost?
The cost is $5 per child, and parents at no cost. They can come.
Okay, bring a mat if you have one, bring a water bottle, but more so than anything else, come and enjoy that.
Absolutely.
And Encanto, the music is phenomenal. I'm sure the kids will love it.
They will.
So thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.